The Three Seeds, a story of truth, humility, and a crown earned through character. The test of the Queen. Queen Maris of Eldora was wise, just, and nearing the end of her reign. Her kingdom was peaceful, the land fertile, her people content. But there was one matter left unresolved. Which of her three daughters would rule after her? Each princess was beloved in her own way. Alira, who was the oldest, was courageous and ambitious. She could persuade a council with her speech and enjoyed the support of both merchants and nobles. Saran, the middle one, was elegant and charming. She was knowledgeable in art, fashion, and manners and was loved by the population. Elia, the youngest, was silent, not reserved, simply quiet. She passed her days in the royal gardens or studying ancient tomes. Many considered her too soft for a throne. One spring morning, Queen Maris called her daughters and put a small, ordinary seed into each of their hands. In a year's time, she told them, "Come back to me with what you have cultivated. Present me not only with your crop, but the decisions you make in between. That is how I will select my heir." The princesses curtsied, bewildered but obedient. They both departed with their seed and a destiny to create. A year of growth. Alira instantly hired the kingdom's best horticulturists. She was not cheap. A greenhouse was constructed, glass and fire heated, watched night and day. Exotic soil was shipped from far seas. She invited nobles to her garden each week, guaranteeing that her plant would be unparalleled in history. When nothing grew for weeks, she insisted on new soil, new techniques. When that did not work, she replaced the seed covertly with one that showed quick results. By autumn, a tall golden tree towered in her court. Its leaves shone, its fruit glowed softly in the evening light. It was not the original seed, but it was magnificent. Saran handled her seed with dignity and ritual. She got it planted in a beautiful porcelain vase decorated with ancestral motifs. Musicians would play gentle tunes to it every morning. Poets recited poetry to the soil. She commissioned renowned artists to carve out a marble base for it. When it failed to grow, she silently requested a gardener to replace it with a flower from the conservatory of the king, something exquisitely rare. She painted its petals with specks of silver. By winter, it was a breathtaking centerpiece. It attracted crowds and adoration. No one even asked where it came from. Elia went back to her garden and put her seed in a tiny pot with plain soil. She watered it, talked to it, waited. Weeks turned into months. Nothing broke the surface of the earth. She experimented with other sun patches, titrated the water, studied scrolls on plant science and ancient growth magic. Nothing, still no sprout. Her sisters gossiped behind her back. Too afraid to command, Alira said. "A too gentle heart for a crown," Saran added. Elia did not say a word. She didn't cover up the seed. She didn't conceal failure. She tended the pot like it was her child. Not for renown, but because she loved it. The last hearing. A year went by. The court assembled. The queen sat upon her high throne, clad in silver and twilight blue, the crown heavy upon her brow for what could be the final time. Her daughters arrived one by one. Alira led, surrounded by servants and guards, her golden tree borne on a silver-wheeled cart. The court gasped. Magnificent, they whispered. Saran trailed, her flower painted with radiance. A symbol of refinement, muttered the court. Then Elia. She had nothing but a tiny clay pot with earthy soil. No sprout, no flower. Gasps once more, but not of wonder. Whispers danced like smoke from candles. Elia knelt down and put the pot in front of the queen. "I did all I could, but it did not grow." The queen rose, slowly, and smiled. "Daughters," she said, "each of you was given a boiled seed. Dead, incapable of sprouting. This was no test of gardening." Her voice boomed through the chamber like thunder at a distance. It was a test of honesty, patience, and character. Alira retreated a step, lips parting in outrage. Sarin's hands shook. But Elia looked down, serene, tranquil. The queen set the crown into Elia's palms. Only one of you spoke the truth, though there was every motive not to. Only one of you selected honor when no one would have guessed otherwise. She faced the court. A kingdom does not prosper on beauty or desire alone. It survives because of truth. Let it be heard, Elia will reign. And thus it was. The crown worn lightly. Queen Elia reigned for decades. Not the most outspoken, nor the most bedecked. But during her reign, Eldora flourished, unobtrusively, solidly, and with taproots deep in the affections of its citizens. And in the palace garden, among the royal roses and silver thorns, there was only one clay pot in sunlight, still unfilled, still holy. Moral integrity often goes unseen until the moment it matters most. Truth, even when quiet, outweighs every polished lie.